Hi, my name's Katharina Bonsel and I'm the Screen Studies convener here at ANU. You might wonder and ask yourself, well, what is Screen Studies? And the simplest answer I can give you is that Screen Studies deals with anything that moves and is on a screen. So that might be television series, that might be film, that might be web series or GIFs. At ANU here, we explore the rich history of moving images and also how they've rapidly transformed into our diverse screen cultures today. We study the formal language of film. How do they actually produce meaning? So we pay close attention to camera technique, to sound, to narrative, to editing as well. For example, how do we know that a character is evil? Is it perhaps through the costume or the composition of the shot? Or maybe it's through the lighting. If this sounds like it's taking all the fun out of watching movies, let me reassure you it's not. It's quite the contrary. To me, watching television or films without having done any screen studies whatsoever is like eating a delicious stack of pancakes with berries and maple syrup and sauce and ice cream, or while having a cold. So what we do is to really awaken our oral, our visual, and our critical taste buds, so to speak, to squeeze every little bit of deliciousness out of whatever it is that we're watching. But don't just take it from me. Here's what my students had to say when I asked them, well, why should you take a Screen Studies course at ANU? So, how do we get there? Well, by asking lots of questions, such as, again, how do films produce meaning? And to what end? And can a film contain multiple, even contradictory, meanings? How have the digital revolution and the streaming services turned the entertainment industry on its head? And what does that mean for producers and for audiences? And also for the representation of diverse populations? How can different styles and genres tell us something about the time that they were popular in? What is the historical context of its production and reception? And how do we see it differently now? We might also ask what a particular nation's movies can tell us about its people, its culture, and its history. And how is truth represented on screen? What is the difference between real and real? So, if you want to understand the content of the screens that constantly vie for our attentions and to fully appreciate the range of meanings that are contained in those moving images, then come and join us in the wonderful world of Screen Studies.